Hi guys, my name is Muna Shibil and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become the highest best possible version of yourself so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I want to share with you many of the things that I have manifested in my own life since I found out about law of attraction in 2006. But before we get started, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you receive a notification anytime I post a new video. I'm also sharing my Instagram link below because I will be sharing many of these small manifestations on my Instagram, so please also follow my Instagram. The link is in the description box below. So let's get started. I remember the first time I heard about law of attraction was from the book The Secret. My friend Erica told me about it and I went out and bought the book the same day and I read the book cover to cover. And when I read that book, I realized how much it all resonated with me. And it's strange because my friends didn't all resonate with it. They liked the idea that you can create everything. But for me, I totally resonated with it. And I didn't understand at the time why I chose to believe that it's true. But now that I know what my divine gift is, which is divine wisdom, and I do this through soul realignment. The link is below if you're interested to know what your divine gift is. My divine gift is divine wisdom. And one of the things is about the universal laws. So immediately it was in resonance with my signature frequency. So instinctively, I knew it to be true. Now, of course, I also remembered many of the scenarios where I manifested things unknowingly, but I did see the cause and effect, and I remembered all of these when I read the book The Secret. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing everything that I consciously manifested, because it's important to see how once you start deliberately manifesting, how everything is really possible and how you can achieve anything that you focus on. So the first thing that I did as a result of learning about law of attraction was I started a business. I started a business in a completely new field. I was working with a consulting company at the time. So my background is banking and consulting and risk consulting. And I still do that to this day. I still do consulting work to this day. It has been a huge support for me as I became self-employed. But at the time I was a full-time employee. And I decided to start a business venture in something completely new, something that I didn't know anything about. And it had been something that I had thought about many years earlier, and it actually came to fruition. I made this happen. I started the business venture while I was working full-time. And this was in 2008, over the next 5 years, I ran that business and I manifested a whole lot of things with that business. I brought it to success in a short period of time. I manifested great people to work with me, to help me grow the business. I manifested an investor, an equity investor who came in and invested in the business and helped the business go to the next level. I also manifested the removal of the investor when I was no longer in resonance. I will definitely create a video around that because that story is truly magical. I manifested the company going regional. I created a bilingual version of the website. I upgraded the website frequently and many times and brought it to the level that I wanted it. I achieved a good level of success in that business. And most importantly, within 2 years of starting the business, I quit my full-time job. So since 2011, I believe it's 2011, it's either 2010 or 2011, I've been fully self-employed. Since 2011, all my income has been manifested. I've manifested everything, every amount that has come into my bank account has been fully manifested. I also manifested myself to become debt-free. I don't like debt. I don't have any credit cards. When I left my full-time job, I had some debt. I had a mortgage. It was an investment property that I had. And I also had credit card debt. So from 2011 until 2013, I was manifesting enough income to cover my mortgage as well as my credit card debt. So at some point it was becoming difficult for me and I needed to go downstream with it. So I did sell my property and I sold it at 81% higher than the amount that I purchased it for. And I could have made more if I held on, but I really needed to go downstream and let that property go. The amount of gains that I made from this property helped actually finance my business. So I fully manifested all of that. I covered all my credit card debt. I have been debt-free since 2013. I also manifested growing my income from 5 figures sporadically to a consistent 6 figures. So that was definitely something that I manifested. And I also manifested a relationship with a Ben Affleck lookalike. And I manifested that relationship within 1 week of setting the intention. Although I did not set the intention that he needed to look like Ben Affleck, he actually met all the criteria I had put very quickly on a piece of paper, and I manifested him. And the Ben Affleck thing is purely because I had a major crush on Ben Affleck, the young Ben Affleck. So he didn't like being compared to Ben Affleck. I don't know why. He totally looked like Ben Affleck. Needless to say, I manifested so many of the small things. These small things are the things that really build your confidence. Of course, we never want to discount the small things. Like the things that I take for granted that I'm going to manifest, I always manifest them. I never have to worry about parking spots. I never have to worry about these small things that I want to be truly magical. I recall one time my cousin was visiting from the States, and she was staying in a furnished apartment in an area that is quite congested in Dubai. I was going to visit her. She was trying to guide me on where I should park, and I interrupted her. I said, I'm not worried about parking. And of course, when she came out of the building and found that I parked right outside the door of the building, she couldn't help but laugh. 1 year after moving to Dubai, I manifested my best friend moving to Dubai. She doesn't know this, but I totally manifested her coming. And she came and stayed for 5 years here in Dubai. So that was definitely a manifestation. There has come a time when many of my friends have left the country, so I've started to feel quite lonely. And I have many really good friends in other countries, and I felt sad that they were not here. So about 2 months ago, I set an intention that I wanted some of my friends to move here. And the first manifestation that came was one of my friends from Canada. And I had not mentioned this to any of my friends, by the way. This was purely something that I had set an intention on. After that, the first manifestation came when one of my friends from Canada said that she is so fed up with the lockdown. So she decided to come here to Dubai and spend 2 months here. So that was the first manifestation. And actually she was supposed to travel next week, and I also set the intention that I would like for her to stay longer. And in the beginning she had not mentioned that staying longer was not an option, and I just kept that intention to myself. She did manifest a situation that is requiring her to stay at least another 2 weeks. The second manifestation that came about when I went to Lebanon, I discovered that 2 of my friends had plans to move to Dubai, and one of them is now in the process of moving to Dubai. As she's being hired by a company, it was uncertain whether it's going to be in Dubai or it's going to be in Abu Dhabi, which is an hour and a half away. Last week, she was telling me that she was going to be in Abu Dhabi. And then a couple of days ago, I said, you know what? No, I want to manifest her moving to Dubai. I'm not having this Abu Dhabi thing. And actually that is exactly what manifested last night. She told me that she is going to be moving to Dubai and not Abu Dhabi. And then I heard about a third friend who's also a very good friend who's in process of moving here to Dubai in September. So that was really a big thrill for me. I have my friends who are also manifestors, so we always sit down and talk about all these manifestations. And one of the things that we once manifested, we set an intention to attract a free yacht trip and a free massage. The next day of setting that intention, I received an invitation for a yacht trip. Guys, I'm not one of those people who gets invited to yacht trips, okay? I'm just putting it out there. So that was definitely a manifestation. So an acquaintance of mine told me about a yacht trip, and he said, bring your friends. And then a couple of days later, I received another invitation for another yacht trip. So we now had 2 yacht trips, and we decided to go for the second one. And when it came to the massage, I had set an intention that I wanted a free massage. And this was sometime around Saturday. By Thursday, in the building where I lived, there was a nail spa, which I totally manifested. I had seen that there was a commercial space available in my building. And I said, wouldn't it be great if it was a nail spa? And that manifested. Anyhow, so when I went down to the nail spa, they told me that I had some loyalty points that I could spend, and the loyalty points allowed me to literally get 7 massages. Though I didn't book 7 massages, I totally booked the free massage. But literally with those loyalty points, I could have gotten 7 massages. 7. So look at this, guys. We wanted a yacht trip, we got 2. I wanted a free massage, I got the option for 7. So all of these small things are really truly magical, and you definitely want to pay attention to these things. And this is a summary of many of the big manifestations that I have had. I'm sure there's more. I will be writing these down because it really does show you what a powerful creator you are. You want to definitely keep track of your own manifestations. You can, if you're just new to manifesting, just start out with the small things and take it up from there. But the less attachment you have to anything, the easier it will be for you to manifest. So this is it. I hope you liked this video. Please comment, share, and like, and I will see you in the next video.